I've been shoved in the corner.
Well, welcome back to Longbox Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the Longbox.
You're stealing my line.
No, his line is so much worse, where we pull comics out of boxes.
Where we get paper from box.
I am D, this is
Jay,
and that is
E.
You're on mute.
I know.
Unmute yourself.
I'm working on it. There we go.
And you are?
E.
All right, now mute yourself again.
I don't know how this microphone is good.
Mute yourself again. We don't want to hear you. All right, so tonight is our Sunday night Comic Haul and news stream. Now, granted, it is Super Bowl night, so we are not going to be here all that long because, we're going to go out there and eat and watch the Super Bowl and have fun. Well, not that this is not fun, but we're going to have more fun than you guys are going to have here with us because this sucks. We are so boring that nobody really ever wants to watch this. But
hit that notification bell so you can never miss.
That's right. Hit the notification bell so you can watch us be boring. But we are planning to give away 2 comics tonight. And then again, I completely forgot it was Super Bowl, so I don't know if anybody's even going to show up. And if you don't, then we'll hold on to these to another night. But we're going to go ahead and show you what we got because I like them. Now we got X Factor 64. Now let me make you really small there, E, because nobody really wants to see you. X Factor 64. Now this is a Waltz Portorcio cover, and it's got. This is a great storyline. So, and the other one we got is X-Men versus Clandestine. So this is a cool looking cover, and I think it's a wraparound cover. It's from 1996, and this was number 2. 48-page special. So an extra large. So if excuse me. So if somebody's here, we will give them away. If we have 2 people, we'll give them away. If we only have 1, you'll get 1, and I'll let you pick. But we'll be pulling around 5:30 or so. We'll use a random generator and randomly pick. If it's one person, it's not going to be random because it's going to be you, and we'll just let you pick. So, any news, gentlemen? Anything you wanted to talk about?
In the comic industry, I don't think so. I could have sworn there was something, but I can't think about it right now.
Birds of Prey coming out, right? Like next week? This week? I believe so. Now,
it's not on my radar, but
I want to see it because I think it's a comic book movie. But on the flip side, they've said a lot of stupid things, and some of the cinematography looks kind of.
It's one of those things where you want it to be good because, you want DC to be good movies, but it's just with that knowledge of how DC's most of their movies have been. It's like,
it's like
like this is coming from Suicide Squad, which is fun.
I hope it's a lot. I hope it's a lot better than it could be. But then it could be as bad as we think. So we don't know. So again, we're going to be pulling 2 winners to win one of these for 2 winners, or 1 winner winning 1. We'll figure that out at around 5:30, and that will be the end of our stream. We're going to cut it short tonight. Also, our comic haul, we got a stack. But honestly, we're finishing up a stack from last week, and a lot of it's just Wildcats. So there's not going to be a lot of variety. And honestly, in a short quick fire review,
50 minutes.
This was awesome. Wildcats Divine Intervention. Scott Lobdell, Jim Lee doing the art, Jim Lee cover. This was awesome. There we go. Okay. And then this was boring as crap.
Woo! Got you hooked in with the inks.
This was Joe Casey and Sean Phillips. And I did read every one of them because I read all the comics we buy. Boring. I was bored out of my freaking mind. It was like they became a corporation, and then they're all running in wild directions, doing wild things. Not action things, just stupid things. And they're trying to figure out who the main guy, and it's actually this dude right here, but nobody knows it's him because everybody's looking for Marlowe. This was awesome. Go back to that. Now, we'll get to that. That's okay. Quick fire review. So just skip Wildcats Volume 2, except for the first 7 issues. Whatever Lobdell's run was. All right. So news. We have Pirates of the Caribbean. No, not Pirates of the Caribbean. Birds of Prey coming out.
Birds of Prey. Same thing.
Back in the 1990s. And then also next month, or this month, Wolverine's coming out. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait to read it. And also new news. February 7th, Lock and Key is coming to Netflix. I don't know if you've seen the preview. Have you seen the preview?
I think I have seen the preview. I've heard about the Netflix show.
Have you seen the preview, E?
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. I've read 5 of the 6 volumes. I mean, I need to read the 6th volume, but man, the story's great. I love the story. Joe Hill, crazy, weird. People die constantly. Lovecraftian, and the town is named Lovecraft.
Oh,
so
since it's on my mind, you should really put together a series on this.
Yes, I should.
That way, I can either read it or watch a video of you talking about it. Then read it.
Probably better to read it, and then I can talk about it.
Okay.
All right. So our haul. We'll finish off this. I'll show you the covers. We'll talk about it a little bit. First off was Wildstorm and Essential Guide to Wildstorm. Essential Guide to Wildstorm #1. Now, granted, there is a sort of a story in here where they're rebuilding the team and getting people in place because they disbanded Stormwatch or whatever it was, and they're now, I guess, Authority is kind of doing a better job of it. And now they have he's starting a new team. There's different people, and then it just kind of tells you all about their different titles. So it's okay. Then we have Animal Man. Animal Man #2. Grant Morrison is doing a story in this, and this is from 1981. Now, it was kind of weird. It's because he's like fighting giant rats and goo, and he loses an arm.
And he's clearly not as cool as Beast Boy.
No, he is better than Beast Boy. The dude can take the powers of multiple animals at the same time.
Yeah, but
he doesn't have to transform into it.
But Beast Boy has a TV show.
Animal Man, #6. And he beat a hot girl, a Thangarian, not the hot girl, but a Thangarian. He actually beat her. He ripped her wings off. Then he reversed her gravity belt, sent her into space. And then Animal Man #13, where Animal Man deals with apartheid.
Oh, that's not a good subject.
And that's what he deals with it. And it was very well done. The Botswana Beast was actually a white guy, an African, I think, or maybe he was an American. But it was basically a African legend where he has to search for the spirit to tell him who the successor of the power should go to. And the guy basically has the power to call beasts and make the beast do what he wants, but he can also combine beasts together into a hybrid type beast. And then he found this young guy who was in prison because of apartheid, and he's supposed to be the new Botswana Beast. And he changes the name to Beast because it was very racially insensitive to call it the Botswana Beast or something like that. And then they went and actually took on the officers who was trying to kill a bunch of Africans for no reason. It was a very good story. Then we have Animal Man #25.
And writing
where
Shakespeare.
A monkey literally writes the story of Animal Man, and the Animal Man saves the monkey. I don't know. I think Animal Man was on LSD at this one because I felt like I was. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there. All right. Again, very cool. Wildcats. Grifter, Metal Mouth. This was just fantastic. Lee's art in here was great. Again, same thing here. And this was kind of a different storyline than this one. This had a god that they were fighting. Then we got to Wildcats, the boring series, and we'll go through these quickly. #9, boring.
While we're talking about it, what made it boring? Like what
Number
were they
10,
doing?
boring. All right, cool. So in here,
Yeah.
this was 2 or 3, where the little alien dude wants to be killed so he can pass his power on. So he's trying to convince the bad guy to shoot him because somebody has to. Because the person who kills the little alien dude will get blown up, and then he'd be able to ascend. So it's three issues of the alien dude trying to convince the bad guy to shoot him. Yeah, look at all the freaking dialogue. I mean, and then we get to this page. More. I can't see real. More dialogue. And it was just dialogue and dialogue and dialogue and dialogue. And then it ends with dialogue. And then so they finally convinced Spartan, this dude, Spartan, to kill him. And Spartan's a robot or robot android type thing, and he absorbs all the power. Okay.
It's like, I mean,
and then Grifter and Metal Mouth are all doing their own separate things, and the other Zealot and all of them are doing separate things, and they're running around. And I don't know what the goal was, but they're running around, and then Spartan becomes a guy in a suit who runs a corporation that everybody doesn't like. So then the engineer shows up in space and is trying to make it back to Earth. Let me see. And then she goes, and then she melts. She melts and then ends up in the CEO's lap. All right. That's that story. And then number 15. Here, see? All right. Number 15 or 14. Sorry, 14. The CEO stops a car, which was the coolest moment in this whole comic. Because they're looking for Marlowe, and he's Marlowe. And then, then there's naked booty scene. Okay. Then she steps in, and she's like stealing from the dude. And then at some point, she gets her arms ripped off. I don't understand why. And then there's a lot of bedroom scenes. So nothing really happened in that, not even in the bedroom scenes. Wildcats 15. More guys looking for Marlowe, and more of shoplifting and stealing credit cards.
Yeah, it's not. There's not enough going on.
And then Marlowe sitting in his office, or meditating, as cyborg robots tend to do. And then 16, we have a fight scene between the guy she's robbing, another guy with laser beam eyes, and then Marlowe shows up, and she basically, and then this block guy comes and grabs the guy, throws him out the door. He was a former member, but then we see that her arms and legs are chopped off. Okay.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Rod.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Hey, Mark and Rod. Again, we have 2 people, and we're giving away 2 comics at 5:30. So if you're still the only 2 people, you're going to win them.
Okay, so there are new movies that one, The Batman. Robert Patterson is playing Batman.
When's that coming out?
2021.
That's
No,
next year.
That's
That's
next
not
year.
new.
We'll worry about that later. All right, Wildcat 17.
But this one,
Yes, Rod, you're going to win unless the lurker comes and tries to steal your prize again. And then we have the CEO visiting the woman who lost her legs in the hospital, and he gets Grifter to help him do something. Okay. All right. So, and then we have Metal Mouth, number 18, Wildcats number 18. And basically in here, the guy with laser beam eyes tries to beat up Metal Mouth and starts a fire, and Metal Mouth burns to a crisp. Okay. Oh no, Hero the Kid is here. You have some competition there, Rod. So sorry. Hey, Hero the Kid, Mark. All right, Wildcats 19. Here, the CEO fights the guy with laser beam eyes by punching him. And then he burns all his clothes off. And then Grifter shoots him in the head, hanging upside down like Spider-Man. Which, again, was the coolest panel in the whole book. Coolest panel. Grifter shooting the bad guy in the head. Hi, LBD Storm. Yes, you are in the running for it. If you really want the comic book, I have plenty that you can have. All right, Wildcats 20. This one, we have almost 9 panels of a guy typing instant messages.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is the best medium for that kind of story. If you want to write a book, or make it more snappy.
It's basically, I mean, in a book format, it may have been interesting, but in a comic, I mean, this book almost had zero action. He answers a phone. Oh, there's 4 freaking panels of a phone call. All right, Wildcats number 21. Taco chips. Have you ever had fish taco chips?
Oh no!
All right, so Wildcats 21.
Oh no.
Taco chips. All right, so and again we have more instant text messages. We do have some shooting in this, but I mean this one was okay. But when you don't know what's going on in the story because you're bored already, now it's just. All right, then. So yeah, that you get why it's boring.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I see that.
Wildcats 22. Yeah, it was. I mean, there were so many times where they did instant messages in here, and I'm like, I mean, there was some interesting moments. There wasn't, here where Spartan has to shut down this teleporting ring, and he gets started. Oh, man, that light on there. I mean, there was some interesting moments, but overall, it was kind of boring. Grifter has a fight with a Dota girl and gets stabbed. That was kind of interesting too because Grifter's kind of cocky. Wildcats 24. Okay. Same. More of the same. Wildcats 25. More of the same.
Well,
this was more talking. Wildcats 26.
That's a cover, by the way.
That is a cover. Did they look at they like grabbed his face and I don't know. All right, so basically Wildcat, I believe this is volume 2. Wildcats of 2001 was a joke. Wildcats before that was great. The Wildcats after like 3.0 was pretty good. But this was just, I was so bored. I really was. And Wildcats 27. Yeah.
They wanted to leave enough room for the heading.
And I don't like how they do the hair. Her hair. I don't like that. It just a little.
Do you like do you not like bad wigs?
I do not like bad wigs. Bad wigs. I do not like it. All right, so Rod apparently thinks he's going to win, but from what I can tell, we got 3 people in the chat still.
Well, that won it.
That won it. So this is the first one we're giving away. It's X Factor 64. It's a Waltz Portola cover. I really like this guy's art. And this is X-Men and Clandestine number 2. This was a special event with a nice wraparound cover. So you can see.
It's pretty.
All right. Rod did just get Daredevil. All right. But I did say random draw, so I gotta be fair. I gotta be nice. All right.
Hey, Gray Man.
Hey, Gray Man.
What's up?
So, Gray Man, did you happen to see the comics that we are giving away today?
If not, just rewind like 10 seconds.
Lists randomizer. All right. So, all right. One more time. We're giving away 2 comics. We've got X Factor 64. And we will see, Gray Man. It depends on how much the shipping is. Do you know how much the shipping to you would be? X-Men Clandestine 2. If it's not too expensive, I will check. All right. So let me share my screen here.
Okay.
All right. So we got Mark, Nap 68, Hero, and the Kid. Just a Rican.
The Gray Man.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to check Gray Man, and then maybe next time I'll know ahead of time so I can actually give you a good answer whether I'm gonna ship internationally. All right, so we got 3 people. I think we have dice, right? Oh. Dice roller. 2 dice roll. 7. All right, so randomize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, look at that. All right, so Just a Rican and Mark Nap 68. Looks like you guys are the winners. So, question for you. Longbox.
Fix that.
Fix what?
Your screen share. There we go.
So Just a Rican, since you are first, which one would you prefer? Just let me know. Do you want the Clandestine? Or do you want the X Factor? Which one, Rod? Oh, over here. Okay. Which one, Rod? You want the X Factor? All right. So, Rod, we're going to send you out the X Factor. You seem to have really good luck on my giveaways. I don't know what it is. And Mark, Nap 68, you're getting the Clandestine. So, Mark, I think you have my email address is attached, but let me put it in here real quick. So Mark, just send me an email, and then we'll get your address and get your book mailed out to you.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I know that's basically what we were going to do tonight. Kind of go finish that last little bit of comic call. Kind of talk about a little news, Lock and Key, Birds of Prey, Wolverine coming out, and then do our quick giveaway. Congratulations, Rod and Mark. Sorry, Hero and the Kid. Maybe next time we'll have better luck with the random.org. You can blame them. But we will be doing another giveaway probably here soon. I've got apparently a lot of duplicates here recently in my flea market $15 short boxes. So I appreciate you guys coming. And we're going to shut this down and head and watch the Super Bowl. I think I've got some taquitos and chicken wings and maybe some pizza waiting out there. No taco chips, even if it is a new Doritos flavor. I don't know if anybody saw the Little Nas and Sam Elliott Doritos commercial where they're doing a dance off. Hilarious. You got to see that. This should be one of the commercials tonight. So I appreciate everybody coming. And we'll see you next time here in the Longbox. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Whoa.
Well, he didn't.